I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll go ahead and ask for approval of today's agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda for today.
Second.
I have a motion, a second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Next, I have approval of the minutes from September 25th, 2018 and October 24th, 2018.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion, a second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Next I have is the approval of claims for payment dated October 31st, 2018.
I'll make a motion to approve the October 31st, 2018 claims for payment.
Second.
I have a motion, a second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Next I have is a consideration of a resolution to rescind the Resolution 35 and a proposal to relinquish easement and buy real property. Yep. Next item I have is a resolution to rescind Resolution number 35, which is a proposal to relinquish easement and buy real property. I'm going to yield the floor to Attorney Daryl Meyer.
I've been in contact with the Conservation Board, and I have some words prepared that they're my words, but I think hopefully they capture the spirit and the essence of the position of the Conservation Board. The Conservation Director and the folks that serve on that board take pride in being open, honest, and fair in faithfully discharging their duties. Those duties include being a good steward of not only the county's natural resources, but the county's intangible resources, such as goodwill to the public and confidence in county government. The Director and the Board respectfully recommend the rescission of Resolution number 35 at this time to avoid any unnecessary erosion of those valuable intangible resources.
Okay.
And now the room gets quiet.
Maybe would you want to read that so
Sure.
people know exactly what it is?
Yep. Whereas Resolution 2018-35 was approved on September 19th, 2018 for public hearing on the proposal to relinquish an easement and purchase certain real property in Hardin County, and whereas the county believes it is in the best interest of both parties at this time to rescind the aforementioned resolution. Now therefore be it resolved by the Hardin County Board of Supervisors of Hardin County, Iowa, that Resolution number 2018-35 is hereby rescinded, and the public hearing set for October 31st, 2018 at 10:02 a.m. is canceled.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution to rescind Resolution number 35.
I will second it.
Okay. I have a motion, a second, discussion.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Come
Is
on
that
up.
for my property?
Yep.
I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Can you repeat that for me then?
Sure. The resolution that is proposed today is to rescind the aforementioned resolution to hold a public hearing on the proposal to relinquish an easement and purchase certain real property in Hardin County. That would result in the public hearing set for 10:02 this morning to be canceled.
Okay. Why don't you want to do this anymore?
I think the county attorney explained that it was not in the best interest of the Hardin County Conservation Board
At this time?
At this time.
Do I get my easement back on the end of my driveway then? Because that is what this is all about.
The resolution that is being rescinded would have transferred the easement in exchange for some property on the north side of the road, but because the resolution is being rescinded, it's going to remain at this time the status quo, which means the county would retain that easement on the south side of the road.
So why can't I have my driveway back now until we get it resolved, one way or another, Wes? You and I have talked about this
We have for
Because-
2.5, 3 years.
because you and I agree if everything works right for the 3 acres, that I would get mine back.
Right. But, it
But
sounds
right
like you-
now,
Yeah.
I want my driveway back. Then you and I, we've gotten along really, really good. You know that.
I thought so.
I just want my easement back today. And then you and I will work out something in the future. Okay? I just need my easement back for my driveway. The fire department still can be there. I don't care. All I have to do is move my little gate. You know? That's all I have. But until I want my easement back on my driveway today. Then you and I will work out some agreement somewhere in the future. Because you and I have agreed on about everything.
Well, I thought so, but I think going forward, since there's been some second thoughts on certain parties' intentions, I think it needs to be revisited through the attorneys.
But I want my easement back today on my driveway. It's my home. I live there. You guys don't. You know, it's important to me to have that back. And you and I, we have talked about a lot of different, we can work something out. We can. But I just want my driveway back. It's my home. It's how I feed my livestock. It's how I go to my fields. How I do everything. And as my letter stated, some of you wrote, you read, at 9:30 at night, it isn't a really pleasant time to have somebody driving your driveway you don't know. And all the other things that have happened to me. So all I'm asking is today, just give me my driveway back, and we will work something out in the future.
In terms of taking action on that request, because of the public notice requirements, there's no way the board could take action on that request today because it's not on the agenda to actually entertain that specific request to get the easement back. And so that's going to have to be something that the county, through either Wes or my office, through negotiating through your attorney on what we can do to address your request.
I was promised today I would get it back today. That I would get my easement back today. That I didn't know you canceled the other agreement. I had no idea. I was told to come today and I would get the deed back to the end of my driveway. That's why I'm here today. I should be calm by any means.
If the board does not adopt the resolution to rescind, then there would be a public hearing on resolution 218-35, which would be the exchange that was negotiated to trade that easement for the property on the north side of the road.
Like I said, today I want my driveway back. That's all I asked. I did not know anything was rescinded. I didn't know anything changed. That's why I'm here today. Because I thought I would get my deed back to the end of my driveway.
And I know that you're represented by counsel, and that's, I'm trying to not engage you too much because I know you have an attorney, and ethically I have the
He
obligation
is
to
no
not
longer
talk to
going to
somebody
be
else's
affiliated with
clients.
this. You're going to have to contact me on this from now on.
Pardon, I didn't hear what you just said.
You are going to have to contact me from now on. I no longer have him as my lawyer. So from now on, it's me until I can find somebody. If I shouldn't need anybody else. We should be able to do this together. You know, we should be able to do it together without a lawyer. We should. Like I said, all I'm asking is my driveway back. And then we'll go from there.
So I think the item at hand is to be able to move forward with the rescinding the resolution 35. We need to act on the motion on the floor at this point. And then any further negotiations can be handled at a later time when the appropriate public notice is given. And we don't have the power today, as Attorney Meyer explained, to deed parcels or transfer parcels at this time, correct?
Correct.
I don't understand that part of it because
The only way we can do this is if we purchase your property. And what they're saying is they don't want to purchase the property now because I don't think you truly wanted to sell that piece of property on the other side, correct?
I don't really want to.
So,
Because
so
you
this
are,
is,
you
this
are
is,
basically telling me I cannot have the end of my driveway back if I don't sell you
but
that.
the only motion we have on the floor is one or the other. We can't split it apart at this time.
It
So-
can be considered at a later date.
Yes.
But from what I understand, the County Conservation Board has decided to put off any action at this time. They're not interested in pursuing a property exchange or sale at this moment.
What changed your mind?
You know, I guess, in your letter to the editor, you basically just said that it's not really what you truly wanted to do.
I don't.
So
And you know
that's
that.
why it's gonna be
You and I have
revisited.
talked about that.
So that's why it needs to be revisited.
Okay. Okay.
But in the same time, we can't release that easement. That's not on our agenda.
So why can't, I just don't understand this yet. Because it is the end of my driveway. And why can't I have that back and then we negotiate something else? I mean, you basically refuse the 3 acres. You don't want to purchase it anymore. So why can't I have the end of my driveway back then? I mean, there shouldn't be any give or take here. I mean, it's the end of my driveway. And I think through all my paperwork, through all my lawyers, I think legally you don't have, I've lost track of all this stuff. You really don't have the right to that anyway. But through all my paperwork and through my stuff, I never thought this was going to be that big of an issue to get the end of my driveway back. Because years ago when this started, when I got married that year, and if you remember, they moved the old bridge to where it is. And if you look back in the papers, they will say that the local landowner said move bridge. So at that time, it was already proven that where the old bridge is and what you think is your right to the property, it was already done then. But I didn't know it was going to be such an issue. So, hey, I'm too emotional. I've got to go. You guys are going to do what you're going to do, but contact me from now on.
Okay.
I don't have a lawyer anymore.
We'll make sure that Daryl contacts you directly and,
Wes has both numbers.
okay.
Do my home, because I'm going to be in the field, so my cell phone won't work. And Renee, you know me. You know where I live.
Yes, I do. For a long time, right, Elaine?
Yeah. And you know me too.
Oh, yeah.
So evidently, we can't get anything solved today. So from now on, contact me. And Mr., I'm sorry I never got to meet you before.
Good to meet you.
And like I said, I'm sorry, I'm
No
too emotional.
problem.
Sal?
At this moment, we will go ahead and ask Nancy for a roll call on resolution 2018-35.
It rescinds 35.
Yes.
Lance,
Aye.
Renee.
Aye.
BJ.
Aye. Okay. Next item I have is a public hearing on the HVAC system proposal for the courthouse and the county annex building. I'll go ahead and open the public hearing at this time. Anybody wish to speak on the proposed courthouse HVAC system? I know Taylor Niederhoff is here, he represents Reliable One. And then Reliable One has another, pardon me, Jenny Reed. Do you have anything to add during the public hearing portion?
No, I do not.
Taylor?
I'm just here to field questions.
Okay.
Dale, did you have any questions with the corrected document?
No?
Okay.
Okay.
Did we resolve, you said something about liquidated damages. Did we get that language on that?
I think we got that taken care of.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
Any other public comments on the HVAC system? Ask for a motion to close the public hearing.
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say
Aye.
Aye.
Next item I have is a resolution for the proposal to enter contract for the courthouse HVAC replacement project. Darrell, you just want to give a brief synopsis of the prepared document?
Prepared resolution?
Yeah.
Well, it just indicates that the county has done everything that it legally is required to do, putting out the bid and reviewing them, and then having the public hearing, which was now closed, and being in contact with Reliable to draft the contract. So I recommend adoption of this proposal.
Okay.
Okay, I will make a motion to approve the resolution to enter into contract for the courthouse HVAC replacement project.
Second.
I have a motion and a second discussion. Yes, Donna?
What was the total on the two buildings going to be?
The total, I believe, was not to exceed amount.
1.2.
It's, the project costs between $950,000 and $1.2 million.
And that's for both buildings?
That is for the main building, and then the other annex building would be 325 to 400.
400.
So not to exceed 1.6.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other discussion?
How are you guys gonna pay for the project then?
We plan on using a lease finance program, and in coming weeks, we plan on releasing a notice to take bids for financing through local lending institutions. Great question, Justin. Hearing no other discussion, Nancy?
Renee,
Aye.
Lance,
Aye.
BJ.
Aye. The next item I have is our IRVM monthly report. Megan, good morning.
So, just quick before we go, this is one
Thank
of
you,
the...
Taylor.
So, we ordered all the equipment for the grants that I received in the 5th of October. Cody Wohlers came in from Potawatomi County and installed our sprayer. So we do have that, it's a sprayer and fire unit on the back of our Kubota. I attended the UMIS conference in Rochester, Minnesota as a representative of the Iowa Weed Commissioners Association because I'm on that board. I got the numbers back from the DOT auction on the equipment that we had. So the pull-behind sprayers brought in $500 apiece. The straw thrower was $1,200, the hydro seeder was $17,000, and the spray truck was $4,000. So it's totaling $23,200 is what we're gonna get from that auction. I'm not sure if that is the price after they take their cut from the DOT, but I've contacted Troy from the Living Roadway Trust Fund because 2 of those pieces of equipment were previous grants, so we owe them whatever portion they paid back, so I'm waiting to hear from that. Luke took his CDL test and passed. We also both took different herbicide exams and recertifications. Luke has started his erosion control classes online. We cut 8 different areas for brush control manually and then treated stumps, and then this is just one of the areas that we cut. It was, all the brush was overhanging the road, so now it's clear. We did buy waders because as you can see, we've been cutting in standing water, which no, it's not the safest thing, but we're still trying to get ahead. And then linear miles, we've used the brush mower. We've covered 81 miles in the county. I know not everybody is a fan of that brush mower, so what I decided to do is we are not cutting within 50 feet of a house or any type of building, and that includes across the street. So when we see those areas that do need to be cut, they're marked down, and then we go back and manually cut them out. So that way, when you're driving by a house, it's not gonna look shredded and ripped up. And then those other areas where we mowed, they're marked. We're gonna go back and spray the foliage that comes up in the spring. And then we also attended an IRBM field day where they talked about, we actually got to go in and operate equipment. So they have updated forestry mower heads that don't throw things as far as, the one we have. It's more, you can mow it and it just falls straight to the ground, and then you can get a more clean cut. They just had different equipment like that. There's new forms of herbicide application for brush, so we went to those seminars, and then fire on invasive species was another conversation that they had, and then I posted the job description for the brush cutting crew. And then the last thing was I'd emailed you guys a while back. It was the bid sheet for the sealed bids. Daryl said that it was fine to go ahead with it, so I didn't know if you guys wanted to set the dates on that since your schedules are full,
Well,
or I know they have to be open
Yeah.
during this meeting,
Well,
but I didn't know if you
you
cared
can
on a
set-
date.
And we'll have to
or-
set a date, so if you want to
Yep.
pick a date. and
Okay, I didn't know
just-
if you wanted to do it because I know sometimes you skip the days and I don't know what your schedules are. So I
Okay.
didn't know if you wanted to
Okay.
set it or not.
We can maybe put that on our agenda next week for setting the date for taking bids then. Nancy, thank you.
Yep.
Did you want me to resend this to you guys so you can see
I
it?
have it.
Okay.
You've sent it already, so
It was
that's
emailed
fine.
a while ago.
Yep, okay.
Does Nancy have a copy of it? Send a copy to Nancy.
I'll give her a copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm if you guys wanted to
Sure.
make the decision on the date or if you wanted me to do it. So.
We'll probably just confer
Right.
with you and,
Okay.
okay. Whatever, just to meet legal requirements, so.
Okay.
Thank you, Megan.
And then that's all I have.
Okay, thank you.
Next I have is a single utility permit and a secondary roads update.
I'll make a motion to approve the Iowa DOT permit application by South Front Networks for the purpose of plowing fiber optic cable along Highway 65 from the curve north of Iowa Falls toward County Highway S45, crossing MM Avenue along the way, located in sections 4, 5, and 6 of Hardin Township.
Second.
A motion, a second, discussion. Taylor, anything? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next, I'm going to ask Micah to just briefly address new adoption of the new HIPAA security policies and just explain why HIPAA actually pertains to how numerous departments here in the county.
Okay. So what I have before you guys are 17 HIPAA security policies that we need to implement. These are to get us in compliance with HIPAA policies and procedures. For those that don't know, HIPAA refers to Health Information Portability and Accountability Act from a while back. I'm starting to forget the number of years ago. So the county does deal with personal health information ranging from insurance information for our employees to clients and customers of the county that deal with like our community services or Veterans Affairs. There's health information that's exchanged in our jail with our detainees and inmates in the jail. So we have to be compliant with HIPAA regulations. And so these 17 policies kind of lay out things that we're pretty much already doing. These are security policies, so these focus on securing both the person and equipment and information on our computer networks, our portable devices, our desktop computers, and it pertains to security information such as passwords, network security, the transmission of health information through such means as portable storage devices like a flash drive or by email. So it kind of lays out the policies that the county has to follow in order to be HIPAA compliant. So once these are policies that mostly affect the IT department, and it does some of them do affect our staff, password policies, that kind of thing. And then I'll be coming to you guys in the future with a whole nother set of policies that deal with privacy policies, and those deal more with like the actions and the procedures on the people side of things with regards to HIPAA. And we did sit down with these policies with like a subcommittee of department heads, focusing on those departments that do deal with HIPAA-related information the most, because there are some departments that deal with it very, very little, if at all.
And pending approval today, those will be available to the public through
Yes.
your office, correct?
So, yeah, so all 17 policies, once they're signed, we have a policy book in the auditor's office, and that's where those will be housed. It's exciting reading. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm asking if it's okay, we can just approve them all at once.
Correct.
That would be wonderful.
I'll make a motion to approve the HIPAA security policies.
I'll second it.
Motion is second, discussion. I just want to let Lance and Renee know I was the board's representative on
Okay.
that committee, and so we spent a couple hours a few weeks ago working on that, and I think we got any minor verbiage and language that didn't apply, or maybe we had special circumstances worked out. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next I have is the 2018 new business property tax applications.
I'll make a motion to approve the 2018 new business property tax credit applications.
Second.
Have a motion and a second, discussion.
Payable 1920.
All in favor say aye.
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 Next I have is a pair of change of status at the Hardin County Sheriff's Office. The first is Alec Dane Jensen. Was hired permanent part-time at $13.53 an hour. Authorized on October 25th, 2018.
I'll make a motion to approve the employee change of status for Alec Dane Jensen.
Second.
I have a motion and a second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The next item is for Michael Pierce. This is a permanent part-time resignation effective October 26, 2018. Jail Sergeant Pierce resigned due to accepting a position with the City of Eldora as a full-time peace officer. He wishes to continue working part-time at the jail, so this is just moving him to permanent part-time.
I'll make a motion to approve the change of status for Michael Pierce.
Second.
I have a motion, second discussion. I know this is a big deal for Sergeant Pierce. This is kind of what he's been aspiring to do, so I couldn't be prouder of the young man furthering his career while staying locally in law enforcement and corrections. I think he'll be a very strong asset to the community. So congratulations to the City of Eldora for getting a really good
Thank you. Glad to hear it.
officer. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The next item I have is public comments. This time, members of the public can come up and address the public. Yes, Julie, come on up.
Jessica, do we have the address for those two hog facilities that Iowa slid in under the door?
Did you get my email?
I did, but the number that I had actually doesn't work. So, you know, since it went through the county, since it's gone under there, doesn't the county have to know at least a 911 address in case there's an emergency?
There actually wasn't a 911 address and we haven't received a building permit application for them yet.
Will you eventually get those addresses? You should.
I should, yes.
You should. Okay, good. And you'll let me know. Thank you so much.
Other comment? Hearing none, I'll ask for adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye.